Hi everyone, welcome back. So I took a trip to Walmart. I don't spend a lot of time at Walmart, but I had to go today because I needed to go get fruits and veggies for this week. So while I was there, I tortured my poor grandson and made him go through the stationery aisle with me. But before we get started on me showing you what I found and what I plan on trying to do this month, let me go ahead and show you my monthly spread and my Kell of a Plan planner for this coming week. That was last week. So this is my spread. It's so stinking cute, you guys. These are Kell of a Plan stickers that I did choose this week. I think they were out of her seasonal book from last year, I do believe. But I'm trying to use up what I have. However, I did purchase some things today because something that I'm doing is not quite working right for me. So here is my week for this week, the 14th through the 20th, and all the beautifully colored popsicle stickers. Love this. So most of you know I use this middle section most of the time for work related things, and then on the weekend, it's Saturday and Sunday, it's normally just certain tasks that I need to do. Okay, so there's that. This is what is not working for me, if I even put it in here this month. Let's see. I may not have even put it, yep, right here. This is what I've been planning using to track steps and all that good stuff. So, although I have enjoyed using it, I've always wanted to use a teacher planner, but really could never really justify the cost to buy the teacher planner, not knowing for sure whether I would be able to use it or not. But I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So this is what I'm going to be changing up. This, and I am also looking, I know it's only July, but you know, a lot of people are doing Christmas in July right now, which got me thinking about planner season come January. I know that's a ways off, but I've mentioned it a few times on my page that I really want to change something up. So this is what I have changed up. Well, I haven't technically changed it up. This is what I'm going to try. Now we're halfway through July already. However, I want to give this a try, and I'm going to try it alongside my normal planner just to see and get a feel for how I would like it. So I only set up 1 month. So I set up 1 month in here. This I'll use as a cover page, introduction page basically. I took an old Happy Planner insert, cut the edges off there and taped it in. That way I had the July. Then I got this calendar, my in frame. Oh, I hope I am. Let me see. I am so sorry. Let me do that a little bit. Okay, so this page right here, this calendar page, I bought a desk calendar, a small desk calendar, and I cut, if you can see, I cut this section off, and then I trimmed up the top and the sides. Then I took the Scotch Create, nope, not a Scotch Create, the Scotch Wrinkle Free glue stick. This glue does not wrinkle these composition book pages. So if you are interested to know that, this is my favorite glue. It is very sticky if it gets on your fingers, but this glue works wonderful. So here we are. I've got the month in here, and then I've only got 1 week set up so far. So I've got Monday through Sunday, and I'm going to see how this goes. And then I haven't set up anything else. we'll see how this goes. And I almost actually only did one day to see what all I would need to write. And then I plan on putting lists. Like I could keep, well, I did keep this right here. Of course, I would have to trim, I would have to trim the top, but I could use it as a grocery list, anything I wanted to put on there, a to-do list, what have you. So I want to try that. I've been saying it for a while, and I saw another YouTuber. I don't know her name. I did not write it down. I was just randomly watching last night. But she had mentioned these big colored pens that do not bleed through the composition paper. These are old school big pens, but they are now available in color. So I bought me some. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. I've scribbled with them a little bit. Perfect so far. Okay, next thing I found at Walmart is a teacher planner by Pen & Gear. Now, this started July. Of course, July's almost over. I may still try it, start it. Now, I'm not going to be able to use every single thing in this planner, so I will tear them out. It comes with 2 pages of stickers. I could put a sticker over this, not a problem. You've got your 2026 schedule here. Holidays listed there. This page right here, it's a student log, but I plan on using this for trackers. I'm going to just use this as trackers, and that can stay in here. Seating charts, not going to happen. Don't have a seating chart. However, my plan is to cut these out of here, take these out. Well, not that one. That one will have to stay, but take these out, put those in my composition planner, glue them in, cover up where it says seating chart, and use that as little templates for the books that I'm reading, or listening to, I should say. You got a note page, which if these are going in the composition book, but I just don't want you to know in case you are a teacher or know other ways to use this book, this planner. So you've got, here's July, so you've got quote of the month, top 5 priorities, calls, and emails. This I can use as is, just like it, just like that. You've got your monthly right there. Now the only thing I don't like is this green, but once I tell you guys how much this was compared to other planners, I'm going to deal with that green. And the paper quality is good. So this is my plan for this. This is going to be, and a lot of you planner people have already done this, but I am going to give this a shot at using for my fitness and my wellness. So I am going to put all my titles up here, my steps, actually probably like my apple ring things up here, nutrition, like maybe breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm going to put in my meditation time. I'll put it different categories. Steps, you know, maybe breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe just simply nutrition, because I can get breakfast, lunch, dinner all in one box. Sit-ups, stretching, you know, whatever the case may be for you to do. I do a lot of meditation. I have a vibration plate that I use. So I'm going to be logging all of that so that I can be assured that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Vitamins, and just writing it all down, because you've got your days of the week here, and then your subjects will go across the top. So you have these pages, you know, one for each week. Then it goes to August, same thing. just like that. Then all the way in the back, so this goes through, it's July through June of 2026. Then in the very back you have these communication pages. Now these are probably coming out, maybe not the first couple. The first couple I will probably leave, you know, maybe one, because I don't really have that many. But instead of student, I will put in my doctor's information, different doctor's information on here. And there's several of those, so I won't need that many. Here's another communication log here. You know, this is set up more for a teacher, conference, email, phone call, note home. I probably won't use these either. My biggest reason that I went ahead and purchased it was for these pages right here. I could set that up on by myself. I know I could do an Excel spreadsheet and do the same thing. I have thought about that, but see, I won't use these either. I will not use those. But I'm a junk journaler, so I can actually use these. I don't have to throw them away. I can use these in my junk planning, or I can take them out, because see, these are perforated. These right here, they're perforated, so I can take those out and I can put those in my composition book, glue down that side, and I'll have all these that I could put in there. I could put a little background behind them or what have you. Substitute teacher info, I won't use that, of course. My plan is to use this for mental and physical wellness. So, but again, like I said, I am a junk journaler, so these pages are not going to be wasted. And then you've got website logins here. Those will probably go in my composition book, glued down in there. And then field trip info, I'm not going to be doing any field trips. However, you could use these for trips, just trips that you're taking. Your travel, return, your transportation, you know, you don't need volunteers when you're traveling, but you could utilize that for a trip that you're taking. But this planner, you guys, this planner, oh, look at that. It's got two back covers. Huh. Oops. I bet they didn't mean to do that. Okay. But this planner was less than $8. Less than $8. So I think that justifies the amount of pages I'm going to be using in it and the wasteful pages for me, because like I said, I'm a junk journaler, so they're going to get used anyway. And taking the time to sit there and create the spreadsheet and all that good stuff, the ink, the printer, I thought I would give this a good try for $8, less than $8. So that's my plan with this. I'm excited to start this. I may not start it till August, just because we're halfway through the month. But it doesn't matter. I still can. I can start it anytime I want to. But I won't really need these. Honestly, I won't need this. But I might just keep it in there. That way I know what, you know. Well, they're already dated. So that's another bonus. It's already dated. So I really, really don't need this at all. So I could take this out. Not take it out because I need that. But I could glue these together. I could glue those together. I still want to keep that. I'll probably change that call email. After I said I would keep it the same, I will probably actually change that, because if this is going to be strictly wellness, I don't need calls and emails unless they're for the doctor. That's possible, calls and my chart information. But I thought it was so cute. I love the plants, absolutely love the plants. And then it just says teacher planner at the bottom, and then the school year. But I could always put a vinyl sticker right over that too. So that is my plan, you guys. Let me know. A lot of YouTubers have really inspired me to try to get this together and try this and just see how it works for me. So I'm gonna get off of here real quick, and thank you very much, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.